This disabled elderly man was riding his bike without lights on at night in St. Augustine, Florida, which is a non-criminal infraction where the first offense doesn't even come with a fine, much less jail. But that didn't stop this sheriff's deputy from grabbing him and slamming him to the ground.
Why are you pulling me over?
For your lights. You don't have any lights on your bike. Put the bike down. Put your hands behind your back. Let me see your face. Are you hurt?
You know what? You slam me for no reason.
Well, I warned you that was going to happen. You're not a young man. I didn't want to do that to you, but you really gave me no choice. I don't mean that offensively, but how old are you? Once we go to the ground, it's paperwork.
And they're laughing at and mocking the senior citizen that they just helped arrest.
Literally.
Just voice yourself.
He said literally shit
Conference.
So if a police officer thinks that an elderly man on a bicycle didn't listen to him, is it lawful to just slam him to the ground? To analyze this, we look at the Graham factors, the first of which is the severity of the crime at issue. The whole point here is for the courts to have a way to determine whether or not a police officer acted reasonably. It would be much less reasonable for a police officer to slam somebody to the ground over a non-criminal bicycle infraction as opposed to, say, somebody suspected of robbing a 7-Eleven. Doing some research, I pretty quickly found that the charge he ended up getting charged with, specifically resisting arrest or obstructing arrest without violence, has been explicitly found by the 11th Circuit to be not a serious crime for which severe force is warranted. The guy had a bicycle, he got off the bicycle, and he's walking the bicycle while the officer is guiding him with his clenched fist on his clothing. He's making no attempt to run. He didn't attempt to run on the bicycle. He's not actively resisting or fighting in any way. Passive resistance, such as not obeying commands, does not entitle an officer to jump to slamming an elderly man's head on the ground. At the end of the day, because he wasn't using lights on his bicycle, he spent 24 nights in jail. You can help by watching and sharing this footage, and I'll also attach this man's GoFundMe if you want to help financially.